Thank you so much. I appreciate it as we get into our interview. And honestly, what a performance from the likes of Frosty. Thank you for joining us here on the desk, and a performance overall from CB Rush, taking down the #2 seed in convincing fashion.
Thank you for having me.
All right. My first question I got to ask you right off the bat is, how do I play mages like that? And where do you get your training from? Because that looked good.
The mages, when I started playing League, was season 6 during the mage meta, where it was just wave clear. So that's where I picked up my mage skills from. I'm watching a lot of Bjergsen.
Okay, I'm the main man itself, sure.
Bjergsen, an inspiration to all of us mid lane players. Unfortunately, not a mid lane player, but still an inspiration to all of us. I wanted to know specifically, though, we got the Lux in game 1. We got the Seraphine in game 3 there. These are a couple of really interesting picks. Do you hold these picks specifically for like, hey, I can't be banned out because I play traditional stuff? Or are these just champions that you feel extremely comfortable on, that you just enjoy playing instead of playing the more meta mages?
Yeah, for most, they're part comfort and part that we just practice so much with our team that it doesn't matter if there's meta mages like Victor and Oriana, as long as we get what we want in our drafts, we'll always come out on top.
It's amazing to hear. You said that you guys practice a lot as a team as well, and I think that a lot of that can be shown throughout your guys' play today. You guys were constantly grouping up as 5, and you were always there at objectives. Only a couple of times you had dragons taken away, but outside of that, you guys seem to have complete control of the map. Is this typically your guys' play style? Is very chaotic and yet controlled, or how do you guys perceive yourselves as a team?
Yeah, we always are looking to take objectives, and we're always making sure that we're the first ones there, so that way we can dictate how the fights go at Dragonfight, and our enemies have to react to us.
So you can hit bubbles and binds out of vision and just blow up carries before they know it's coming. I mean, yeah, time after time. Looks so good.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how we like to play.
All right. Any more questions, Icarus, before I ask him my final thought?
I think that's it for me.
All right. I got one final question for you, Frosty. Actually, I'll give you 2. I'll give you a chance at the end to shout out anyone that you want. But final question here for me before we let you go celebrate. Is there anything ahead of you guys that you're scared of, whether it be playoff run, any other team? Obviously, you guys just took down the #2 seed. Is there anything else that lies ahead that might cause you trouble?
No, I was talking to our team. I was like, if this is the #2 seed, then we pretty much already have this one.
Okay.
But I guess the most game I'm looking forward to is against Fever. But not more that we're scared of them, but more like I'm already ready to beat them so we can shut them up.
Whoa, okay. So does that mean you're predicting a win, CB Rush win at all? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
All right, love it. Honestly, I don't need any more. Final thing for you. Anyone you want to shout out? Any thank yous, or maybe anyone that didn't think you could take down Death Cards Academy this week? Just final thoughts before we let you off.
Shout out to our support Nelson for the 3-game Braum duty. It doesn't get a lot of praise for it, but he always plays and performs on the Braum.
Trust me, he was in the MVP contention behind the scenes. We understand what Nelson does for the team, and a critical point for success for you all. Thank you so much for joining us, Frosty. We'll let you go and celebrate with your team. An excellent 3-0 in the evening. Thank you again.
Thank you.
All right. Love to hear from the main man himself in the mid lane, Frosty 5, pulling out a 3-0 win, Icarus. My second time ever casting for mid league, and what a game and what a series it was. CB Rush really giving it to us big time.
Yeah, a very bloody series that we had. It got a little bit more control the further in we got, and we saw CB Rush really get a handle in that last game. Absolute dominance coming in from them, but it was an absolute pleasure getting into cast with you, Necrox. You get to play yesterday, you get a cast for your league tomorrow, and you got to join us on the desk today, so it's been an exciting week for you, I presume, as well.
It's been amazing, and honestly, for these players, it's got to be incredible to pull out that win. Of course, that does give us the end of the show, though. As you just alluded to, Icarus, there's always content for you to watch at Excellency, whether it is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, League of Legends action, or Grip tournaments, Valorant events, always stuff to stay tuned. If you do need a little bit of extra energy to make sure you're up with those events, make sure to check out AM Grind, where you can get a good discount on your coffee deal over there. They got some excellent stuff. I'm not a coffee drinker myself, but man, does it taste good. Have you had a chance, Icarus, to try that coffee or not yet?
Not had a chance. I'm actually not a huge coffee drinker. I'm slowly getting into it, but I've never been much one for coffee.
Well, that would be your entry ticket right there into the coffee world. Is AM Grind. Got to make sure to check out what they do over there. It's honestly an amazing product, but that'll do it for us here at the end of the show. Thanks for joining me, Icarus, to our analysts who did an amazing job in behind the scenes, Dorian, everyone who makes things runs. We appreciate you all so much. Make sure to stay tuned to Excellency, and until we go live next time, stay safe. Have a good night. We'll see you soon.